The following portion of Daytime is sponsored on behalf of Payvant Capital by All-in-One Marketing.
For entrepreneurs looking to get into insurance, you'll want to find the right business strategy for long-term success. Joining us to share his unique approach of insurance agency in a box is business consultant and investor Jay Abdulaziz, along with Kevin Harrington, one of the original sharks from Shark Tank. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Farron.
Yeah, so I want to start with you, Jay. How did you get into over-the-phone insurance sales?
Funny story, right out of high school I got into insurance, vacation sales. So it was all over the phone sales, kind of correlated with my high school schedule. And then right after that I got into insurance sales, and fast forward 2010, while I'm climbing the ladder, I started my first agency in 2010. And now here we are. We've done $350 million in insurance premium revenue. And I own 12 businesses now, and I have a unique approach for aspiring entrepreneurs or guys that want to get into the insurance business or already in. I call it the insurance agency in a box approach, right? There's four most important pillars to me. One is lead generation, then the process of hiring agents, recruiting, then the sales process, and then we have retention, right? So lead generation, sales process, recruiting, and retention. So those are the four most important things when you want to get into the insurance business.
Okay, so you got your staples all set there. And Kevin, these are methods that you believe in too, right?
Absolutely. When I first met Jay, I said, Jay, I think I could help you out. He's done an amazing job as an entrepreneur building an insurance business, and also he's helped 10 companies start their own insurance agency with those four pillars. And I said, I think I could be an advisor, and I'm on Jay's advisory board. So one of the things that I think is so critical, you mentioned the four pillars. The first pillar of lead generation is the most important, because you start a business, you're not going to be doing much else if you're not able to get leads and make some sales, right? So leads on the front end it's almost like you've got a beautiful car, you've got a beautiful business, but the leads are the gas. So
okay.
If you don't get the gas in the car, it's not going to go anywhere. So get those leads, and entrepreneurs need those leads, and then also they need to make sure that they retain those customers on the fourth pillar. Those are the two that I really focus on. Of course, the in-betweens, the recruiting and the sales process, this is your bread and butter, and you really focus in those arenas.
I like that analogy of the beautiful car that you have there. And Jay, I want to know just how easy is it for someone to set up an insurance agency?
Well, if you go to jabdulaziz.com, it's very easy to schedule a consultation, obviously depending on availability, but then I can actually go through a lot of those steps and really help set up your agency as our agency is running now, so entrepreneurs can hit the ground running instead of having to start from the beginning. And kind of touching on what Kevin said about the beautiful car, there's a lot of different kinds of gas, right? So you've got regular and you've got premium. The premium gas is when you generate your own leads, and that's really what I want to help people do.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for being here. We sure appreciate it.
Great, Farron. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, and to learn more, you can visit and see Jay's work on his website, jabdulaziz.com. Daytime will be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored on behalf of Payvant Capital by All-in-One Marketing.